Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It determines how you feel, act, and achieve your goals in life. But the important question is, what have you done today to care for and develop your mind? Many of us focus on maintaining a healthy body through exercise and diet, but neglect mental health, a factor that directly impacts the quality of life, relationships, and personal success. The mind is no different from a muscle. If it is not used and nurtured properly, it will gradually weaken. A sharp mind helps you solve problems more quickly, focus better, and reduce stress in high-pressure situations, especially in the modern pace of life, where pressure and negative information surround us from all sides. Taking care of the mind has become more necessary than ever. A healthy mind not only helps you achieve high performance at work, but also helps you find peace in everyday life. In today's sharing session, I will introduce 6 simple yet incredibly effective ways to keep your mind always healthy, sharp, and flexible. These are not complex or time-consuming methods. Instead, these are small, easy-to-apply habits that anyone can adopt to build a strong mind. These habits not only help you face life's challenges, but also create conditions for you to maximize your potential. Did you know that the most successful people in the world understand the importance of mental health and always take time to nurture their minds? They read positive books to expand their minds, practice physical and mental exercises to reduce stress, and always keep their minds focused on what matters. These are things you can absolutely do as long as you commit to change starting today. What I am about to share with you will not only help you improve your mental health, but also change the way you perceive the world and yourself. A healthy mind not only helps you live happier, but also gives you the confidence to achieve great goals. Are you ready to embark on the journey of taking care of your mind and creating a meaningful life? Let's explore 6 ways to keep your mind healthy right now. One of the core financial principles you need to apply today is pay yourself first. This idea originates from the classic book, The Richest Man in Babylon, which emphasizes that everyone should save at least 10% of their income before spending anything. Consider this money as a gift you give to your future self, a way to ensure that you are building a solid financial foundation. This principle is not only a practical approach, but also a manifestation of long-term thinking. Why do you need to pay yourself first? Most people tend to save what is left after spending, but in reality, this approach is ineffective. When you prioritize saving first, you set clear boundaries between future finances and current spending. This helps you reduce financial pressure, develop money management habits, and increase your ability to respond to emergencies. More importantly, it is the first step on the journey to building wealth. Starting to implement this principle is not difficult. You just need to open a separate savings account where money for the future is deposited as soon as you receive your salary. It is best to set up an automatic transfer from your main account to this savings account each month. This not only helps maintain the saving habit, but also helps you avoid the temptation to spend. Start with saving 10% of your income, then gradually increase it to 15%, 20%, or higher once you get used to it. Another important step is to set specific financial goals. For example, you can aim to build an emergency fund equivalent to 3 to 6 months of living expenses, or save to invest in high-yield assets such as stocks, real estate, or investment funds. Linking savings to specific goals not only creates motivation, but also helps you recognize the true value of this habit. To better understand the effectiveness of paying yourself, let's consider a real-life example. An average worker can accumulate over 1 million USD simply by consistently saving a portion of their income throughout their working life. For example, if you set aside 10% of your monthly income and invest it in an index fund with an average annual interest rate of 7%, the initial amount can grow significantly over time, thanks to the power of compound interest. This is not just a lesson in finance, but also a testament to the power of perseverance. Inspired by stories like these, you will see that saving is not a sacrifice, but an investment in yourself. Another example is the story of an ordinary family that started saving 10% of their monthly income to create a college tuition fund for their children. Thanks to the principle of paying yourself first, they not only ensured their children's educational future, but also significantly reduced financial pressure. Remember that paying yourself is not just a financial habit, but also a way to send the message that you deserve a better future. It's not about how much you keep, but how much you commit to yourself. This habit not only helps you accumulate wealth, but also brings peace of mind and freedom in financial decisions. Today, Start your journey by setting aside a portion of your income for savings. No matter how small the amount, each step contributes to building a strong financial foundation. Over time, you will not only see improvements in your personal finances, but also realize that paying yourself first is the most important decision you have ever made. When you face a significant financial goal like saving a substantial amount of money or achieving financial freedom, it can become overwhelming and easily lead to discouragement. This often leads to you giving up before you even start. That's why breaking down goals becomes an important strategy. A large goal, when broken down into specific parts, can become easier to achieve, thereby maintaining long-term motivation and commitment. For example, if you set a goal to save $10,000 in a year, this number might make you feel pressured. But when you break this goal down into smaller parts, it becomes much more achievable. Saving $10,000 a year is actually just about $833 a month, equivalent to $190 a week, or only $27, $40 a day. With such a breakdown, you will see that achieving your financial goals is not as difficult as you think. A specific savings plan will help you achieve your goals effectively. First, identify your major financial goals, such as building an emergency fund or saving to buy a house, then break it down into smaller milestones. Set monthly, weekly, and even daily goals. If you want to save $5,000 in a year, determine how much you need to save each month, $416, $67, and each week, $96. These small numbers are easier to manage and help you feel the progress clearly. To achieve this goal, you need to establish specific action steps. One of the most effective ways is to automate the saving process. Set up a separate savings account and automatically transfer the corresponding amount into it monthly or weekly. This helps you not to think too much and ensures you are always committed to your financial plan. A real-life example demonstrating the power of breaking down goals is the story of an average income worker who achieved a savings goal of $20,000 in 3 years. This person did not start with a large amount of money, but divided their goal into smaller milestones, saving $666 each year, or about $555 per month. With this approach, they not only achieve their goal, but also create a sustainable saving habit. Another story is about a low-income family that built a college tuition fund for their children by saving $10 each day. This small amount of money did not cause a significant change in their daily lifestyle, but over time, it accumulated into a considerable sum. The method of breaking it down not only helps them save, but also brings a sense of confidence as they see daily progress. The important thing when breaking down goals is to acknowledge and celebrate small progress. This not only helps you maintain motivation, but also increases your sense of accomplishment, encouraging you to continue pursuing your plan. Each week, when you complete your small savings, reward yourself in a simple way, such as a relaxing afternoon or a new book. By breaking down your savings goals, you turn seemingly impossible challenges into small, easy, and immediately achievable steps. Start today by identifying your biggest financial goal, breaking it down into smaller parts, and taking one step at a time. This accumulation not only brings financial rewards, but also creates the belief that any goal can be achieved when you know how to approach it reasonably. One of the most effective steps to improve personal finances is to focus on cutting unnecessary expenses. This does not mean giving up the things you love, but rather identifying and eliminating expenses that do not bring real value. First, carefully analyze your monthly bills. Are you spending money on services that you rarely or never use, such as magazine subscriptions, unnecessary cable TV packages, or phone apps that you've forgotten about? These small expenses can accumulate into a significant amount over time. A simple tip is to list all your fixed monthly expenses and assess whether they are truly necessary. For example, some people find that they spend hundreds of dollars each year on streaming services that they rarely use. By eliminating these fees, you not only save money, but also can focus your budget on more important priorities. To reduce daily expenses, one of the most effective ways is to switch from eating out to cooking at home. A home-cooked meal is not only cheaper, but also healthier. You can plan weekly meals, shop for groceries according to a list, and make use of the ingredients available at home. This helps you avoid food waste while saving time and money. A family of 4 can save hundreds of dollars each month just by reducing the frequency of eating out from 3 times a week to once. In addition to cooking at home, smart shopping planning is also an important strategy. Before going to the supermarket, check the refrigerator and make a list of the items you need to buy. This helps you avoid unnecessary shopping and reduces the likelihood of food waste. Additionally, Pay attention to discount programs or bulk purchases to save more costs. Another way to reduce costs is to switch to cheaper services. For example, you can check phone or internet plans and look for other providers with more competitive prices. Many people do not realize that they are paying more than necessary for basic services. Switching providers or renegotiating contracts can help you save significantly without affecting the quality of service. The impact of these small changes is often greater than you think. A real-life example is a person who saved over $500 a year just by switching mobile phone carriers. This story clearly illustrates that with a little effort and financial awareness, you can significantly reduce costs without sacrificing your quality of life. Reducing daily expenses not only helps you save money, but also brings a sense of financial control. Let's start by checking the bills, looking for unnecessary expenses, and planning for changes. These small steps will make a big difference, not only in your budget, but also in how you feel about your financial situation. Remember that controlling spending is the foundation for achieving long-term financial stability and success. One of the most important factors in achieving financial success is turning saving into a sustainable habit. Saving is not merely the act of cutting expenses or accumulating money. It is a lifestyle that reflects discipline, self-control, and commitment to the future. When you see saving as a natural part of your daily routine, it will no longer be a difficult task, but become an indispensable part of life. The habit of saving begins with the awareness that small daily decisions will affect long-term finances. For example, buying an expensive cup of coffee every morning may not seem significant in a day, but when accumulated, it can become a large expense each year. When you focus on building a saving habit, you will tend to think more carefully about these small expenses and make smarter financial choices. To turn saving into a habit, start by saving 1% of your income. This is a small number, easy to implement, and does not cause too much financial pressure. For example, if you earn $3,000 each month, set aside $30 into a separate savings account as soon as you receive your salary. Once you get used to this, you can gradually increase the savings rate to 5%, 10%, and eventually 20% or more. The important thing is to start small and maintain consistency rather than trying to save too much right from the beginning and then feeling overwhelmed. One way to maintain motivation is to reward yourself each time you reach a savings milestone. Set specific goals, such as saving $500 in 3 months. When you achieve your goal, you can treat yourself to a nice meal or a small gift to encourage yourself to continue. This not only helps you feel excited about saving, but also creates a sense of accomplishment and success. The stories of successful people often clearly illustrate the power of small habits. For example, a person who started with a modest income built a great fortune thanks to simple saving habits. By automatically transferring a portion of their income into a savings account each month, this person not only avoided extravagant spending, but also created a significant amount of money to invest. Thanks to this, from an ordinary worker, he became a successful investor, owning many valuable assets. Building a saving habit also helps improve self-confidence and personal financial control. When you know that you have a reserve savings, you will feel more at ease when facing unexpected situations. This not only alleviates financial pressure, but also lays the foundation for important investment decisions in the future. Remember that the habit of saving is not a single action, but a series of actions consistently repeated. Every time you save a penny, you are building a more solid future. Start today, develop a saving habit, and you will see that the smallest changes can lead to the biggest results. Increasing supplementary income is not only a smart financial strategy, but also a way for you to build a sustainable financial future. When daily expenses have been optimized to the maximum and there is little room left for cuts, supplementing your income becomes an important option to help you achieve your financial goals faster. This not only brings stability, but also expands the ability to invest and accumulate wealth for the future. One of the main reasons to seek additional income is the ability to reduce financial pressure. When you rely solely on one source of income, any unexpected expenses can put you in a difficult situation. Moreover, having an additional source of income will help you be more flexible in your spending without sacrificing major goals like saving for retirement or long-term investments. This is also a way for you to achieve financial freedom without being completely dependent on your main job. To get started, a common method is to look for part-time jobs outside of regular hours. This can include taking on freelance projects or participating in temporary jobs. With the development of technology, online platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer have become invaluable tools to help you find jobs that match your personal skills. Skills such as writing, graphic design, programming, or even customer support can bring in significant additional income without requiring you to leave your home. Additionally, online business is becoming an increasingly popular trend, providing a great opportunity for you to earn money from your creativity. You can start by selling products on e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Shopee, or Etsy. If you don't have your own products, collaborating with suppliers and implementing a dropshipping model is a simple and effective way. You can also create digital products such as ebooks, design templates, or online courses, helping you build a long-term passive income stream. For those who want to focus on passive income opportunities, investing is a path that cannot be overlooked. Investing in stocks, index funds, real estate, or even digital assets are all forms that help your money earn profits without requiring continuous involvement. Learning and building a basic understanding of these investment channels will help you make smarter financial decisions. A simple example is investing in index funds, where you can benefit from economic growth without having to constantly monitor the market. An inspiring story is about a young engineer who used his free time in the evenings to learn how to trade stocks. Initially, he only invested a small amount each month, but thanks to continuous learning and application, after 5 years, his investment assets generated a passive income equal to his main salary. This not only helped him achieve financial freedom, but also gave him more time to focus on personal hobbies. Not only stocks or online business, but also utilizing existing assets such as houses and vehicles is a great way to earn additional income. You can rent out a spare room through Airbnb or use your personal car to drive for ride-sharing apps like Grab or Uber. The small incomes from these activities can accumulate into a significant savings over time. Increasing income not only helps improve financial situations, but also helps you discover your own potential. It opens new doors, bringing confidence and a sense of control over life. To achieve this, the most important thing is to take action. Start with small steps, such as looking for freelance work, learning about investments, or using your free time to explore business opportunities. When you get started, you'll realize that generating additional income is not as difficult as you once thought. Remember that increasing your income not only helps you live more comfortably, but also builds true financial freedom. Don't limit yourself by what you are currently doing. Broaden your horizons and seize every opportunity around you. When you persist and commit to your goals, today's efforts will yield worthy results in the future. Saving is an important first step in financial management, but just saving without making your money work for you will make it difficult for your assets to grow significantly. This is why investing is the key to achieving financial freedom. When you start investing, your money doesn't just sit idle in the bank account, but grows over time, opening the door to greater financial opportunities. Investment is not a complex concept or something reserved only for the wealthy. It is a tool that anyone can use to double or even triple their financial resources. The importance of investing lies not only in making a profit, but also in helping you build a long-term stable financial foundation. When you start investing, you are laying the foundation for asset growth without having to work overtime or sacrifice personal time. Investing also helps you cope with inflation, a factor that, if you only save traditionally, your money can lose value over time. More importantly, investing gives you a sense of freedom, knowing that your money is working for you. To invest effectively, you need to understand the common forms of investment and choose the one that aligns with your financial goals. One of the most basic and popular options is investing in stocks. This is where you buy shares of publicly listed companies, benefiting from stock price increases or receiving dividends. Investing in securities can yield high returns if you master the principles and strategies. However, to reduce risk, you might consider investing in index funds. These are investment funds that pool stocks from many companies, helping you diversify your investment portfolio without needing to monitor the market frequently. Real estate is also an effective investment channel favored by many people. Investing in real estate not only helps you own physical assets, but also brings income from renting or profit when the asset value increases over time. However, this field requires you to have a larger initial investment compared to stocks or index funds. Therefore, if you are starting with a small capital, consider other investment options before venturing into real estate. To ensure success in investing, you need to thoroughly research before participating. This includes reading books, taking courses, or seeking advice from experienced individuals. An important principle in investing is to only use money you are willing to lose to avoid financial pressure when the market fluctuates. Start with small investments and gradually increase them as you gain a better understanding of how the market works. Don't forget that knowledge is the most important factor in your investment journey. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, "Let money work for you." Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, Let money work for you. This is a simple yet profound piece of advice. Instead of working tirelessly to earn money, let your money work for you actively. He also recommends that investing should not be based on emotions, but rather require high levels of analysis and discipline. This means that you should set clear goals and patiently wait for opportunities instead of seeking quick profits. A practical example from successful investors is the story of a teacher who used 10% of her monthly income to invest in an index fund. Although the initial amount was not large, after 20 years, her investment had doubled, helping her achieve financial freedom before retirement. This shows that you don't need to start with a large capital. Just discipline and patience, and the results will come. Smart investing not only helps you increase your wealth, but also brings confidence knowing that you are in control of your financial future. Remember that every investment, no matter how small, is a step towards a greater goal. Start today by researching and choosing the right investment channel. Continue learning, monitor your progress, and adjust your strategy as needed. Success does not come from luck, but from thorough preparation and steadfast action. The journey to building solid finances begins with small habits practiced consistently every day. You have discovered 6 simple yet powerful ways to save effectively. Pay yourself first, break down goals to maintain motivation, cut unnecessary expenses, build a saving habit, increase supplementary income, and learn how to invest wisely. These principles not only help you take control of your finances, but also create a life free from financial worries. When you apply these methods, you not only improve your account balance, but also enhance your confidence and decision-making ability in all areas of life. To realize these things, start with a small change today. You may not need to do everything immediately, but a simple action like saving 10% of your income or planning your monthly expenses will make a big difference in the future. Don't wait for the perfect moment to take action, because it is the small, consistent steps that will lead you to great destinations. Your financial future completely depends on the decisions you make in the present. Set specific, measurable, achievable goals and start step by step. Each goal you achieve will be the foundation for building greater milestones. Remember that saving is not just about accumulating money, but about shaping a more stable and happier future for yourself and your family. You are not only investing in your finances, but also creating sustainable values, helping to minimize unnecessary stress. Each person's financial journey is unique, but they all share a common starting point: action. Saving is your commitment to yourself that you will not only live for the present, but also prepare for the future. Imagine a life where you don't have to worry about bills, aren't constrained by uncontrolled spending, and can focus on the things you truly love. This is not a distant dream, but a reality you can absolutely achieve if you start today. Saving is how you build your own future, one brick at a time. Take action, for your bright future is waiting ahead.